Welcome to Concord Motor Speedway. Today I'm working on a modified and I'm looking for the trailer. I'll be working with Danny Bohn. And looking forward to this. I haven't worked on a race team in a long time. Late models on the track. It's gonna be a good day. Little tire selection right now. I'm just waiting and waiting. There's Danny's car. Practice just ended. Practice. Well, going to the ER.
Well, she actually has this one right now, I think. So there's only two.
This is not good. I did it again because I was taking a picture while I did this. I don't know. It's one of those things. The green flag dropped on the first race, so hopefully I can get out of here quick and go back and work. Phone's dying too, so that ain't helping. Well, y'all, to finish this video out, it's story time. Unfortunately, I spent the rest of the races that were happening in the hospital. I got back to see the late models run their last race, but my phone was dead. What a horrible night. I spent $40 basically to go to the hospital. It was good. I worked on the car before in practice and all this other stuff, and you know, was learning some other things that I have never learned before. And you know, Eddie and Danny and then Mr. Fleming, the owner of the vehicle, were all nice. All the crew members there, Rudy and Billy, you know, everyone was just so great. And I feel so bad for the lady, Donna, who had to sit in the waiting room for me the whole time. And then she ended up missing Billy's daughter get engaged. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel so horrible. Well, anyway, what happened was we have a 5-gallon gas tank. Well, not gas tank, but a gas, it holds the gas before we put it in the tank. A jug. That's it. A jug. Well, our hose was too big, and it was kind of cut on the bottom, so we wanted to pull it off. Well, it wasn't coming off, and I figured, you know what? This kid Tim, good guy, he said, just get a razor blade and start cutting it. We'll just cut it off. We're not using that end anyway. Well, stupid me forgets you don't cut towards you. Well, I am now missing the tip of my ring finger. So, I have my nail and all that stuff. So I'm in the hospital. They were going to get stitches for me, but there was nothing to stitch together. It was gone. So I'm still bleeding right now. 4 hours later, even more. As soon as they helped me, changed the bandage. But I can't believe it. Well, anyway, that happened. It's my luck. I'm an idiot. But anyway, Tyler Truex ended up getting into us in the wall. They told me, they filled me in on everything. So Tyler Truex come into us at the wall, into the wall, and our front sway bar was just broken, so the car was loose, which is weird because when in practice we were really tight, and he ended up finishing 10th. I forget where what Tyler Truex said he finished. I couldn't see. But I forget what Tyler said. I think he said he finished 4th. But good for them. I can't wait to work with them again. Hopefully I can make the Ashboro race. I don't know yet. Whoa, why are you slowing down like that? It's 55 miles an hour here. Ugh, it's blinding light. But I am in so much pain right now on my finger. They gave me a tetanus shot. I have to call Concord Motor Speedway, wherever it's called, Concord Motorsports Park, on Monday to fill out some insurance stuff for them, because I thought the stuff was high. The pit entrance fee for crew members was a little bit high, but now that I know that it was for insurance reasons, I don't mind it. That's worth every penny, especially if it helps me with this, because I have no insurance. So that's my little dilemma that I'm dealing with. I'm so sorry I couldn't give you guys more. Hopefully I have something really cool coming up Friday, so if I can drive... Alright, I'm just going to give a little information. If I can drive the race car Friday, I will be posting that somehow. Try to find someone to film it for me. But I pretty much gave it away. But if I'm healed up where I can, which I should be. If I'm healed up, I'll be racing a Legends car in Concord. What an idiot. What a jackass. Sorry, I know I don't normally curse on these things, but that guy's an idiot. Then again, jackass is not a curse, it's a donkey. Whatever, it's still not right, but he's an idiot. What the heck you in such a rush to, It's not right. But Danny Bohn, Eddie Bohn, everyone, Mr. Fleming, all of them, so good people. I'm very happy to have met them all. See, Eddie and Danny I've known from New Jersey when I lived up there and racing at Wall and stuff. I never raced at Wall. I just worked on modifieds up there, sportsman modifieds, and one SK modified at Wall Stadium. And man, I can't believe that happened to me tonight. I'm such an idiot. I wasted a pair of good gloves. Well, they weren't that good. They were only $10, but I got no gloves now. I've been laughing throughout the whole process, and just I'm tough as nails, man. I tell you, missing half a damn fingernail and underneath the tip, and I'm just, oh well, what can I do? You know, tough as nails. I'm too old-fashioned. No crying for me. I mean, heck, I played hockey, didn't, you know, ain't no crying in racing or hockey. I'm tough as nails. But even though I say I'm tough as nails, I refuse to look at it. I looked at it before, and it got all, I just seen nothing but meat, and I'm like, I got a little woozy. I had to sit down. You know, I thought I seen bone, but I guess that was just my mind playing tricks on me. Because when I went there, they're like, well, we can't sew it together, but it's not too bad. But I mean, my too bad and their too bad are completely different things. But I am so sorry I couldn't give you more of what happened and stuff. I mean, I was gonna film when I got back, but my phone was dead, and I've been having it charge this whole time. It's charging now, but that's just one of them things. That's just that, man. I tell you what, that's my luck, man. This guy in front of me has been really slow, and all of a sudden he's just picking up the pace. And ironically, we're going to be like 45 miles an hour coming up one of these turns, because we're on Highway 3 heading to my house. I found out one of the guys that I work with tonight, partially worked with, lives right behind me, literally next the street over. So I'm like, all right, we got to hang out. You know, they all invited me back, and I said, yeah, I'd love to come back and work again and stay, actually, the whole thing. And I can't believe that. This is the first time I worked on a race team since 2009. So, but I thought I'd keep this a little bit long for you, because Lord knows you didn't see much today. But Tyler Truex, he was pretty cool. His grandfather, I think that was his grandfather. I know it was Martin Truex Jr.'s father's brother. So I'm not sure what Tyler is to Martin Jr., but I'm gonna say grandfather. But it was really nice. We all parked next to each other too. So when I was coming out of the tunnel, I ran into them and I said my goodbyes and joked about me getting hurt. Really cool. I'm glad I got to do some of it. You know, I've always known tires. Now, when I worked for Mike Harmon in the Nationwide Series back in 2009, he was teaching me how to do fabrication. But when I was working at Wall Stadium, I was learning how to be a tire specialist. So I know tires. That's my thing. I know tires. I struggled learning how to remember to put them on the rim. That Danny was making fun of me, but that's all right. I forgot how to do that right. Compounds, you gotta know compounds. You gotta set the staggers, stretch the tires, and this and that. Put them at the right air pressures. You gotta do a whole bunch of that. You know, staggers is a modified's best friend. I mean, of course, you got the wedge, you got the sway bar, and all that other stuff to help you turn in the corners. But stagger, to me, is one of the main things. I mean, you have a bad set of stagger in the cars. It's not good. Stagger, in case you don't know, stagger is when the right side tires are bigger than the left side, with more air, and you know, the circumference of the tire a lot bigger, and helps the car roll better in the corners. If you ever turned a paper cup, one of those solo cups or one of those styrofoam cups you get, if you ever turned it on the side and you watched it spin around in a circle, that's basically what stagger is. It's the best way to explain it. Gosh, my finger is killing me. It's funny. I was in the in the doctor in the emergency room, my fingers started getting really cold from lack of blood. And I said, Nurse Jody, can I put my arm down? She goes, yeah, you could have done that a while ago. I was like, you didn't tell me to. I listened to directions. You know, I'm going to do whatever you tell me to. So unless you tell me, you know, stop, I ain't going to do it. Because when it comes to medical stuff, I follow directions to a T. There ain't no deviating or whatnot. I still got about 20, 30 minutes to get home. But I want to say I apologize. Fill you in on everything that happened. This video will come up shortly, so I'll probably edit it Monday or so you won't know what happened for a while. But hopefully by then this will be healed. Maybe I'll even do it tomorrow, depending on how I feel or whatnot. I know I'm probably gonna go out tomorrow, just do my thing, but I'm just gonna follow these directions very closely. I was speeding, and I'll see you all soon, and hopefully Friday I'll be in that race car in Concord. And also there is something else that day that I have tickets to, so hopefully you get to see that. I'm sorry again. I wanted this to be one of the coolest videos I've had, but unfortunately it turned out to be me in the hospital. Alright, y'all. Have a wonderful night.